Today I'm going to be reviewing the Panasonic hair trimmer. The model number is ER-GB80. Okay, this is the model that I'm going to be doing. Now, before I get started with this review, I just want to say some things about a lot of new gadgets and technology. Like, every year or every 6 months, we get some new type of technology that comes out that looks brand new. It looks fresh. It's a new design to what we've already used. And with that being said, I'm applying this to this particular Panasonic hair trimmer. If you already have like an Andis hair trimmer or a beard trimmer, or if you're a barber, you probably won't need this device here. And I'll go into a little bit more why. But every year you get these new devices that kind of do the same thing. And then I notice a lot of people kind of wind up buying the same thing all over again. Because you've seen a lot of comments like on Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, or Target, where you can buy these products. You hear a lot of people say, oh, well, it doesn't cut, it doesn't do this. My such and such trimmer that I had before this works. If your old trimmer breaks down, then maybe you are in line to get a new one. But if you already have like hair devices, hair cutting devices and things like that, you probably don't need this. Okay, with that being said, we're going to get the review started. This here, this is the bag that comes along with it. And the only thing that can be stored in this bag is this. So your other stuff is kind of just hanging out. I don't know if you want to put them in a plastic bag, but this is the only thing that can fit in there. And if you see some of the other things that come along with it, it's kind of, you see you can't zip that up. Okay. So just to let you guys know that it only comes with a bag for this. And the bag it'll keep it from getting dust on it, but it's not too protective. Okay. Now here is the Panasonic hair trimmer, the ER-GB80. I'll let you take a look at it here. Yep. Now, if you get in close here, here's the power button. This is the where the charge is. So when you plug this in, these three buttons light up red. It takes about an hour to charge, and you can use it for about 50 minutes, I believe. And excuse me here. And you also have to forgive me a little bit here. I'm working without my tripod, so I'm kind of MacGyvering everything here. Now, here is the pop-up trimmer. We can get a closer look on the pop-up trimmer here. So there you go. And you see that. Okay, and then you can slide that back down, it locks into place. Now also what you have here is a little valve where when you wash it, the hair can come through. The hair kind of goes through here. And this is also a clip for the trimmers there. But this is the trimmer itself here. And I'm going to pull the trimmer out. Now this part separates from it. Now this also is very important. Take a look at that. You see that rocking in the background there. Okay. But this is how it looks when it's unattached. And the directions say, if you look here, right on the front of there, you'll see up here that it says that you can put oil on these three sections here. 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 and 5. You see that? So it tells you have to oil that. And it's very important because you'll see a lot of reviews online that says that the hair pulls. If you oil this properly, the hair does not pull. Now, here's also another feature is that you can lift this up and open it. And you can take this little brush here and you can see this brush is specifically made for this device. You can tell. Get this into focus a little bit more. And then you can brush hair off. See, brush a little bit of hair off there. And you can also get, sorry about that focus there, people. but you can get in there. So I think you kind of get the gist of that. And then once you clean it and wash it, you can pop the piece back on. Voila, there you go. Now also, the big seller of this device is that you can actually have up to, I think, 39 settings or 40 pre-settings. So it goes every half millimeter. So you have 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. Okay. Now also you see two letters here, A and B. Okay. Now what the A and B stand for are basically these here. Okay, your guards. So the A guard, you would read the A guard with the A setting. So A represents 1 all the way through 10. In millimeters. So you see that? Right now it's set on 8.5. And you just put this on. Okay. Now you see on the side here, there's some grooves that you can slide this into. Okay, and it locks right there in the back, and you see the A there on the back, and it locks right into place. And this is how it looks on. Okay, and then you can pop it right off. Okay, now so anytime you're using the A guard, it works with the A, it works with that settings A, which is 1 through 10. Now. And this guard here is also for short hair and your beard. Okay. Now this setting is for longer hair. Okay. And it works, of course, naturally with B 11 through 20. And I'm going to put this on to let you see how it looks. And of course, it slides right here into the grooves on the side. Okay. You see that? Hasn't locked into place. Now you hear that click? It's locked into place securely. All right. And this is how it looks on the B guard. All right. Okay. And B represents like 11, 11.5, 12 to 12.5. All right. Now, the third guard we have on here this is for the close body trimming shave, and this is how this looks. Now with this on, this doesn't matter. These little guards here doesn't matter. This cuts at 1.5 millimeters if I'm correct. Okay, and basically this you can, like women, if you want to trim your legs, you can do that, or some people, if you have if you're a hirsute kind of person, you may want to maybe trim your back or trim behind your neck, or you know. The only thing is though that it does leave a little bit of hair there, so it'll look smooth, but it won't give you that baby bear skin smooth feeling. But it does work. It does do the job on that. Now the only thing I have to say here too is that make sure you have to oil this every time you use it. You have to wash it. You wash this off and then you oil it, and that'll keep the blades from pulling your hair. Because you will not believe how many reviews say, oh, this pulls hair. Okay. And they're not reading the instructions, which brings me to this little handy booklet here. It is very, very vital that every person that purchases this reads through this thoroughly, because it shows you, I'm going to flip through here very quickly. It shows you how to cut the hair. You know, it shows you what motion to cut what, so you can get the best results. You see? Especially right here. Like on the hair, it shows you to do in a crisscross design to make sure you get all the hairs. Because sometimes with beard trimmers and hair trimmers, you tend to miss certain hairs, so you have to go back over it. If you have to go over it once, go over it twice. You know, just don't trim it once or half-ass trim it and say you did the whole thing and it doesn't work. Sometimes you may have to go over it twice. Okay. Personally, for me, I think the device is good if you don't have any other hair trimmer to use. Okay. That's just me. If you don't have any other hair trimmer, or this is like your first foray into this type of field, this might be good for you. But if you're a person that has a beard trimmer, You already have a beard trimmer, you have an Andis clippers, or you have something that can already like cut hairs effectively, you may not need this. Like I said, a lot of times companies, they redo products, they bring them back out again, or they send out a new model, new design, and they charge you $100. This is retailed at $99.99. I would say that this is better at maybe $79.99. For me, I just don't feel that this is worth $100. It cuts okay, but like I said, my Andis is a lot stronger. It's not something I would normally use. This right here is the adapter and charger with the adapter for it. Like I said, it charges pretty quick, but if you're a person that already has equipment that you cut hair with, you probably won't need this. But if you're a person stepping in for the first time, or a woman wants to get this to trim her legs, or if you want to trim your underarms and other parts of your body, go for it.